Alright, here we go. So you want to be a video star, right? You want to be the YouTube champion. Okay. Well, first of all, we're going to have to fix our lighting. Our lighting is kind of important. I mean, people don't want to try to make out our faces, you know. They're going to need good lighting. So that's one thing. Okay. We need some good lighting. A decent camera. I'm running my maybe 5 megapixel front facing camera. I mean, I'm doing it in my laundry room, you know. We need a studio. You want to be a YouTube champion, you need a studio. You need good microphones. You need good hardware, good software, video editing software. Software is where it's at. Now I can go on for days about what kind of software we can invest in, what we can do software wise, video editing. I mean, if you want to get a MacBook, we can go right ahead and do that. That'd be fine. We want to get a Windows computer, build one, buy one, steal one, whatever floats our boats. We'll make it down the river, buddy. Now, I hear you want to be a YouTube star. YouTube is not for the weak-minded. YouTube is a place where you have to not shake the damn camera everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a bipod. You can't smoke cigs on camera. You know, you have to think about the little things that people like in their YouTube videos. You know, you have to have a certain entertainment value for your target audience. It's not just, oh, let's just wing it and freaking it'll be a hit overnight. No siree. You're gonna have to market yourself. We gotta think about Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest even. You know, aside from YouTube, we have, go to MySpace, figure it out. Okay, maybe not MySpace, but let's be real here. My buddy asked me a question. He said, man, we got to make this YouTube thing work, and I got a question for you. What is one thing you would change in the world? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking to myself, man, we need to get salt water flowing through some graphene filters. You know, we need to get thorium, uranium, running electric generators and producing electricity stored in batteries. You know, everything needs to be electric. Eliminate fossil fuel, that kind of thing. Maybe that's the thing to talk about. You know, maybe that's what people want to hear. Maybe it isn't. You know, maybe people want to hear, hey, I don't give a crap about the world. I just want to know what's going on with them bitches. And that's fine and dandy. But when it comes to brass tacks, them bitches are just a come and go thing. Maybe like our YouTube career. You know what I'm saying? We'll be popular on Facebook, sell some ads, and then people are going to be like, that's it? There's nothing else, you know? I mean, you can go, okay, we're going 2 routes here. We have my friend Ali. He's thinking, all right, we'll go to campus. We'll go check out the scene, you know. We'll go see what's going on. Hit up some bitches. Maybe not bitches. Maybe peeps. You know, he mentioned something about that popular candy / marshmallow deal going around Easter time. Peeps. That works a little better, you know. Might not offend as many people. You know, we are in 2017. Nearing the end of 2017. We got to think about these things. People get offended, you know, people get their panties in a bunch. That shit happens. But at the same time, a lot of us are just insensitive pricks. We don't give a crap about people's feelings. So the up and coming YouTuber of late 2017 has to think about these things. Do I want to be a douchebag, or do I want to be a rock star? It's really what it boils down to. I mean, you can go out and have a good time on campus and not be a douchebag. That's totally cool. Tell people what you're doing. Let them experience it. Tell them, hey, I'm coming at you. You know? Let them have a heads up so that they don't sock you in the face. And you got to catch it on camera. And at that point, you have to put it on YouTube because you just got punched in the face. The thing we have to think about is, one, targeting the right audience. But who the hell knows who the right audience is nowadays, man? I mean, some people like guns. Some people like good puns. Hell, some people like comedy. Some people like horror. It just depends on the person, you know? Do you want to try to be a jack of all trades? Of course you do. I mean, we're all human. We all have different faculties that we're good at, you know? But that's not necessarily how you're going to make it in YouTube. I mean, from what I've learned from the big wigs, you know, I'm not going to name any names because that would make our YouTube videos inauthentic. At least in the beginning, you know, a beginner, first timer, you know, nobody knows who I am. I'm Josh Kramer. Who the fuck is that? Me coming out spitting off names. So-and-so this and that said doobity-doo. Who really cares? People want originality. So I would like to think. So here we are trying to be original. You have to be original and authentic and unique in order to make it on YouTube, right? I mean, do something no one else has done before. So the question I was asked is, what is one thing I would change about the world? And immediately comes to mind that super material, graphene. And if you haven't Googled it, Google it. Google starlight. There are things out there that people haven't thought about or even dreamed of, and they're out there. That's the cool thing. For me, allowing people to experience phenomenon outside of what they're used to, that is something that I would like to bring to the table in a YouTube channel. You know, some people want strictly entertainment. I want to see some guy go up there and fucking smack his face and walk away and see what happens. And I want impromptu jackass, you know, assholery going straight down the street. Some people like that. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people like that, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. You like what you like, people. There's nothing complicated about it. It's not rocket science. It's strictly feeling and emotion and going with the flow. Some people like that shit. So, for me, I want to see a Star Trek future. Of course, it's coming. There's no doubt about it. Are we going to have a world war before that happens? Maybe. Are we going to have 3 or 4 generations go by before we see what I visualize? Maybe. But you know what? That's still what I want to talk about. And that's my passion. So why would I go outside of my passions and my interests when I could just tell people what they want to hear, you know? Graphene shouldn't be $10,000 a square inch. Starlight should have never been hidden from the public. Things in our universe that can allow us to achieve interstellar travel should not be restricted by governments and entities above us. But they are. Because you know what? People can't handle it. And that's fine. People can't handle it. You know, some geek in a lab figures out how to store antimatter. Alright? You think, how long do you think he's gonna last? He's gonna last like maybe 2 weeks. Okay? Before he gets shut down. And it's gonna happen quick. He's not gonna see it coming either. Maybe he'll see it coming. Maybe he won't. But it's gonna happen. Some people just don't like power being in the quote-unquote wrong hands. Now, who's to say whose hands are right or wrong? Nobody knows. But you know what's true? The truth. And that might sound redundant, but it's out there. The truth is out there. But you know what I want to hear? I want to hear some facts. I want to hear, yeah, artificial intelligence has reached a point where we can let it go. We can freaking have robots in our homes taking care of us. That'd be cool. You know, artificial intelligence in regards to self-driving cars. That's nice. You know, of course there are going to be wrecks. There are idiots all over the road. I mean, I almost got in an accident today. Somebody pulling out of a driveway, not looking both ways, and sure enough, we cut it close. It was like an inch away from hitting them, but they almost hit us. Sent the driver into a panic attack, so they had to take them to the hospital. But man, people don't pay attention. You think they're going to pay extra attention to a self-driving car? No, they're not going to know the difference. They're not even going to notice the self-driving car. And the self-driving car might expect throughout their algorithms that this driver is competent and is going to stop. Maybe he won't. Maybe the driver's just going to keep going. And the AI will never really be 100% perfect. Okay? But it's still interesting to allow a computer to drive us around. I mean, come on. If you haven't heard about that by now, you've been living under a rock. Okay? And don't get me started on Bitcoin, quantum computing, or even nootropics. Yeah, I went there for you limitless fans. Here's the thing. Now's your chance to make it big time in YouTube. What are you going to do with your time? Look, we only have so much time. That's a fact. Are we going to dick around, go to the bar and try to pick up chicks? Or are we going to try to change the world? It's up to you. You know, if you want to be a YouTube star, you can do whatever you want. You just got to put your mind to it. And no matter what, you have to do what you're passionate about, or you're going to hate it. So, to each his own, you know? Pick your passion and roll with the flow. Do what you got to do with what you know. That's all there is to it. Alright? This is my first Facebook/YouTube video. Okay? This shit is going on the internet. And if you want to learn, or if you want to learn with me as I learn, because I learn every day, then you're going to want to follow me. Alright? The link is in the description. Okay? Down here. And we'll see where we go from there. I mean, I can't predict the future, but there may as well be somebody out there who wants to listen to me spit some shit. every now and then. So I'm here for that person or those people who want to hear somebody say it how it is. You know, I'm here for you. So just remember that. And don't forget to like and subscribe, all that good jazz, because we got the same goal. You know, we're trying to make it big on YouTube. We're not going to lie. We don't have to lie about it. We can be straight up and still be successful. So I think that's a cool part of what we're going to do. And here we are. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, feel free. Write them down. Spit it out. We will reply in one way or another. That's right. And for you YouTubers who are trying to make it big, I want to say, insert cool ass name here. We may not have a name yet, but we're going to come up with one. And when we do, it's going to be bomb.com. Creme de la creme. It's going to be badass. And that is part of attaining followers. You got to have a good name. It's just as simple as that. So that's where we're at, man. I know I've been rhyming with the at, bat, shat, bat, cat. I said bat twice, trice. Fucking mice running through my walls, down the halls. I don't even know. I'm not a rapper. Don't even get me started. But anyways, thank you for listening. We appreciate it. We're here for you. Shoot us with questions. We'll answer them. Might be random as fuck, but we got you. Alright? Peace and love.